Press the bell icon and subscribe to Sportskeeda and never miss anything from the world of sport again.
Hey, this is Aaron Varble, and let's get into SmackDown Live from February 6, 2018. We're going to jump right into this because we all got stuff to do. The show started this week with Shane McMahon already in the ring, and he wasn't too excited about Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens fighting for a chance to get a title shot. After all, he doesn't want either of them to get a title shot. Daniel Bryan came down to the ring, and there were plenty of yes chants, but as soon as Shane O'Mac started talking, he was quickly drowned out by Rusev Day chants, to which he turned around and said, "Duly noted." Then McMahon kept complaining about how he didn't want either Kevin or Sami in the main event at Fastlane. He told Daniel Bryan that the yes movement changed the WWE landscape forever, and the yep movement was just a bad knockoff. And even though he and Sami and Kevin all came from the same roots, they are nothing like each other. Then AJ Styles came out and said it doesn't matter who he faces at Fastlane because he's going to walk into WrestleMania as a WWE champion. After the opening segment was over, they showed AJ Styles walking backstage, and Shinsuke Nakamura walked up to him and simply said, "I'm going to beat you at WrestleMania." So there you go. They're setting that match up. Liv Morgan faced Charlotte Flair next, and Charlotte Flair won. That should come as no big surprise. She's trying to get her heat back from last week when the Riot Squad left her battered and broken in the ring. Strangely enough, Carmella made no appearance this week after last week's near cash-in. The Bludgeon Brothers destroyed some enhancement talent afterward, and then the Usos came out and walked right past them to take the ring and cut a neat little promo afterward without incorporating any animated graphics this week. Then Daniel Bryan revealed the top 10 list for SmackDown Live, like it matters, but we'll run through it anyway. Number 10, Ty Dillinger. Number 9, Randy Orton. Number 8, Becky Lynch. Number 7, The Usos. Number 6, New Day. Number 5, Bobby Roode. Number 4, Naomi. Number 3, Shinsuke Nakamura. Number 2, Charlotte Flair. Number 1, AJ Styles. Like it matters. Next, you had Rusev versus Bobby Roode for the United States Championship, and these two had a really great match. The crowd was obviously behind Rusev the entire time, and it was really hard for Bobby Roode to get cheered too much because anything Rusev did got some pretty big cheers as well. It was like two baby faces facing each other, but it was obvious who management wanted people to be cheering for because Bobby Roode won like a true baby face, squeaky clean, in the middle of the ring after a glorious DDT. There was no botched finish. There was nothing dirty about it. There was no sign of this being set up for something longer term for Rusev. The fact is, Rusev is incredibly over with Rusev Day, but that might be all that it amounts to because Randy Orton jumped in the ring afterwards and gave everyone an RKO out of nowhere. So there you go. Next you had Chad Gable and Shelton Benjamin, and they defeated the Ascension because the Ascension were the longest running NXT Tag Team Champions and then came up to the main roster, and that's what happened. Next you had the main event, Sami Zayn versus Kevin Owens, and these two really tore it up. They had some time in the beginning to fill each other out, but Kevin actually took some pretty good bumps during this match, which makes me hope that his back is getting better. But in the end, AJ Styles, who was on commentary the entire time, would get involved after Sami Zayn got in his face and started yelling at him. The referee called for the bell after AJ Styles hit both Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn, and then Daniel Bryan came out and he booked a triple threat match for the WWE Championship at Fastlane between AJ Styles, Kevin Owens, and Sami Zayn. That's what they're doing at Fastlane. The road to WrestleMania is going to be pretty fun, and if they're going toward a Kevin Owens versus Sami Zayn storyline toward WrestleMania, then you very well might see that momentum build or at least shift at Fastlane. They have plenty of time at this point to make different stories happen, so we'll just have to see what goes on. Well, until next time, I'm Aaron Varble. You have a good one. Bye.